is this?
She was pregnant.
He never cared that I was just an assistant. It's time to tell him the truth.
I mean, together we might even be able to take over the whole industry.
Where is he? He's never late.
LM President Chris Evans and Lucy Brown, the eldest daughter, heiress to the Brown family, announced their engagement tonight.
Wow.
Why even bother showing up?
Oh no. Is my favorite assistant angry? Because we can't have that. You run my life. Okay, listen, I'm sorry. I will totally make it up to you tonight.
You're engaged.
Can you stop watching the news, please? It's not good for you.
I'm not gonna be a mistress to an engaged man.
A mistress? I'm gonna give you one chance to apologize for that.
I'm not gonna apologize. Why didn't you explain? What do I even mean to you? Daniel, what are you doing here? Come in to Chris see you?
No. I've come to take you home.
What are you talking about? If I want to go home, I'm gonna go home by my own volition. Thank you very much.
This is your report from the hospital. They got sent to the house. I thought you'd want to see it.
What are they? I'm pregnant.
We agreed to keep your identity hidden to win over Chris. But he's engaged now, Hermione. That means your search for love has failed. It's over. Come home, raise your child, and leave him behind.
Can I really do this alone?
Hey, stop right there.
Miss Brown?
Oh, so you know who I am?
Yeah, I've seen on the news.
Good. So then you know I'm about to be Mrs. Evans.
Yeah.
So you're working closest with him. Here's your warning. Stop parading around in skirts like that, or you'll be fired.
Fired? You don't have the power to do that. Not yet. Anyway, you're still just the fiancé. Lucy, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I know how you got this job. You think I don't know you're sleeping with him?
So, you want tips for your wedding night?
You bitch!
That's enough!
Chris, perfect timing. Your assistant here was getting a little difficult, so I was just helping her find her place.
Training my assistant is not your job.
But
John, please take Lucy to the tech department.
Miss Brown, this way, please.
we'll talk about this later.
What's the matter? Fiancé not doing it for you? Should give her a lesson on your preferences.
Yeah. If you even know my preferences.
Enough. I handed in my resignation. We're done. Chris, you're engaged. What?
Listen, you of all people know that that is not romantic. Okay, our family have been friends for many generations, and since the Browns family stock is sinking and their projects are failing, and now that I found out that Lucy's the one that helped stop the hackers yesterday.
Lucy is the one that helped stop the hackers?
Yes. And I also found out that she is Dr. T, which now makes her the technical supervisor of this company.
You think Lucy is Dr. T?
Yes.
She's not. She's lying to you.
Mother, what are you doing here?
If I hadn't come, Lucy's reputation would have been ruined by now.
What the hell? Miss Evans, I think you owe me an apology.
Apology? Who do you think you are, slandering Lucy like that? You're what? A glorified secretary? Cheap help?
It's not slander if it's true. Lucy's not Dr. T.
Lucy is a student of Quentin's. This is the full authorization of the defense system, signed by Dr. T herself. Spread more lies like that, and I will rip that slut mouth right off your face.
Please don't be mad, Mrs. Evans. I tried so hard to keep a low profile. It's only natural she'd have doubts.
Dad gave my authorization to the Brown family. This has really messed things up for me. Chris, you have to believe me. She's not Dr. T.
Why would I?
Because I am.
A girl from the slums claiming to be Dr. T. Chris, get this liar out of here now!
Hermione, please don't speak like that in the office.
You don't believe me? Seriously?
Without evidence, it can be interpreted as slander.
Fine. I'll prove it. Dad? Now that the crisis is over, I'm withdrawing my authorization from the Browns. I won't let Lucy impersonate me anymore.
So she's the real T. If Chris finds out, he'll back out of the engagement. Anyone in my way has got to go.
Lucy, where are you?
Come out. I know you're there.
Miss?
Keep your voice down. Why are you following me?
The big boss sent us to protect the little boss.
What little... Okay. He doesn't need your protection either. Dad, stop sending people to follow me or I'm just never gonna come home again. How about that?
Yes, sir. Copy that, sir.
Much better. I said to...
Well, well, well. The real Dr. T. What a surprise.
What do you want?
The only one who knew what Dr. T looked like was Dr. Quentin. And he's dead. So, with authorization in my hands, if you disappear...
Disappear. Are you crazy? Aren't you worried about getting arrested? Or what about if Chris finds out the truth?
The truth is whatever people believe. Do you know why the Brown family became lifelong friends with the Evans family? Because I saved Mrs. Evans' life in a robbery. Ever since then, she's been trying to get Chris to marry me. He always said no, until yesterday. I became Dr. T. Finally got him. But you... You're in my way. Why couldn't you just stay his assistant?
Miss Brown, let's talk about this. Just put the gun down. I'll tell Chris that you're the real Dr. T.
Too late. The dead tells no tale.
Hermione, what have you done?
I didn't. It wasn't.
If Lucy's leg suffers any long-term damage, I will make sure you pay for this.
She kidnapped me. She tried to make me confess that I wasn't the real Dr. T. I was terrified.
It's okay, I'm here now. Chris, take her to the police. I want her locked up.
No, this is not what it looks like. Lucy kidnapped me. There's gotta be like surveillance footage or something somewhere.
Well, the surveillance footage near the office was conveniently broken. So what do you want me to do?
I can fix it.
Really?
It hurts. I don't want to lose a baby. I don't want to die.
Chris, let's not waste any more time on this vicious woman. Get Lucy to the hospital now.
She's pregnant? Is it yours?
You know, that's not really any of your concern. You should take some time today because I'm gonna have to get to the bottom of what actually happened.
Not my concern.
Yeah.
Do I matter at all to you? Chris, don't do this.
Hermione! Are you okay? I'm so sorry I was late.
You're right on time. Just take me home, Danny.
Watch where you're fucking going.
Chris, it hurts. Let's go. Mrs. Evans, who is Hermione really? That man who picked her up seemed important.
Nobody. She's just some community college grad. She seduced Chris and ran off with another man. Lucy's being kind not to press charges, but you need to fire her.
It's okay, Mrs. Evans. Chris is just feeling hurt and betrayed by his assistant. Don't worry about me.
You're too kind.
Boss, since Miss Brown isn't pressing charges, should Hermione return to work?
Yes, please have Hermione in the office tomorrow.
Cool. Wait. Her number's disconnected.
What?
The number you have reached is not in service.
Time to go to her place.
The board meeting's in 10 minutes.
The board meeting can wait.
He moved out.
Yep.
Everything's gone. Like, she was never even in.
Listen, I don't care what you have to do. Find her.
Chris, don't do this.
She was pregnant. Fuck.
Honestly, if you lost a baby, it wouldn't be the worst thing. Give you a break from that idiot.
Daniel, stop your nonsense. This child is part of the Garcia family. Don't worry, sweetheart. The baby is fine. But you need to rest for the next 2 months. Your body's not in a good condition right now.
Okay, thank God.
Now, your birthday is 2 months away, and I've asked Daniel to plan a party. You've been out of the spotlight way too long. It's time to show off my brilliant daughter. Let me be a proud papa.
I love you, Dad.
Oh. Do you remember Henry? You two used to play together all the time when you were kids. Mm-hmm. Well, I just heard he's single and ready to mingle. Maybe you should catch up.
Seriously? Do I look like I'm in the mood to date right now?
Who said anything about dating? Just a chat.
Oh. Mr. Evans, there's a shareholder meeting at 10, a meeting with that Middle Eastern oil tycoon at 11, and an online conference at the International Business Division from 2 to 6, then at 8.
Then at 2, there's, sorry. Let me just look at my notes.
You're fired because my last executive assistant never had to check her notes. So please, take your ass out of my office and leave now. Oh, you're here. Did you find her?
I tracked the one who looked like her in Shanghai, but it wasn't her.
Right.
We've been searching for 2 months, all over the world. Sent people to 40 different countries. The rewards are 500,000, and nothing.
What are you trying to say?
Maybe it's time to stop.
Okay, let me tell you something. I am going to find this girl, whether it takes 2 years or $20 million. Now, if you are not up for the job, you can go out of my office, down the hall to HR, and I can find somebody else that can take care of the job.
No, I'm staying. By the way, Mrs. Garcia invited you to her birthday party. Here's the invitation.
Get a gift and go yourself.
Understood.
Hey, Chris. How long has it been?
Henry, what are you doing here?
I just came to check up on you. Want to see how you were doing.
Well, you've seen me.
Come on, don't be so distant. Yo, I need a favor. My dad wants me to date the Garcia daughter.
Not my problem.
Oh, come on, man. Listen, I know you're looking for somebody. You help me out, and I'll get my media people on it for you.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Great, got your attention. So, this Garcia girl's birthday is in 2 days. I'm supposed to meet up with her before the party, and all I need you to do is show up for 5 minutes and pretend to be my boyfriend.
Let me think about it. No.
Come on, or just say that I stole your girl and I'm a jerk or whatever, dude. Just come on. Help a brother out.
Well, if you're so against it, why even go?
My dad wants to get into the AI field. She's an expert. Plus, our families kind of go way back together, so it's a perfect match. But, dude, you do not understand how terrifying this girl is. I mean, she's like Frankenstein from the movies. You know, messy hair, thick glasses, spewing random math phrases.
Wait, the transfer vehicle ascends into the Earth's orbit, escaping the gravitational pull of the Earth and going into this transfer orbit. Are you with me?
I couldn't understand a word that she was saying, dude. Marry her? No, thank you.
Okay, so if a nerdy girl can fill that empty head of yours, fine. I will go to the party.
Let's go.
Want to watch more? Download DramaBox now